I know there's that Falcon player.
Yeah, Jolene. She's really good. Jolene Frigid.
No, the other one.
God's Only Son.
Yeah.
Great tag. Shouts to God's Only Son and U.S. Marine. Both good Falcon tags. He used to live out here. I met him at Genesis. Nice guy.
This is an unfortunate draw for Max. Puff.
I mean, it's been a good day for Max. Max today came to me. He's like, I got to play Salty Seth. I've never beaten him. And I was like, I think you got it today. And then he did. He threw him.
And then he immediately went into Cawmaster. Beat Cawmaster for the first time. And it's interesting because Silvi had...
No, right, because of the DQ. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Rustin DQ'd.
That's right. Silver Sword? What was his tag?
Smart Sword.
Smart Sword.
Smart Sworder. Soldier Smart. I don't know. Rustin's always got some different tag on.
He is an interesting fellow. I'll just keep it at that.
Yeah. For show. Rough start here. We had a little down throw onto the platform, as is Puff's wand. I feel like there's no real winning with that one at Sheik weight. So you either DI in and die off rest, or you die to platform. You're going to be die off RTC rest. It's only gotten more dangerous, I think, for Sheik in this matchup.
For sure. Also, just Sheik doesn't really have a great kill setup on this character.
Yeah.
Whereas Puff can, Sheik's punish is so non-existent too in this matchup as well that Puffs can just go for rest, not taking not too big of a risk.
Yeah, you can kind of willy-nilly it, you know. Oh.
Also, crouch with Puff is really busted in this matchup as well.
It's kind of, she kind of deserves it, honestly. I think her getting a taste of her own medicine is refreshing. But Puff definitely just like ruins her day for thinking about grabbing.
You should hear Zavara talk about this matchup.
Oh, he hates it. Right? Like, he fucking hates it.
He despises it.
Yeah.
I guess he was one time.
He was talking about DQing from BWC because he had Puff in his way, I think.
I recall he was in a Discord call complaining about the matchup. And then for just some reason, Eric just was just like, bro, he freaked out on him. He's like, stop being such a bitch. And then he left the call and left a message set and just like, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm being a baby.
I think he always recognizes when he's like being a bit of a complainer. I think that you are allowed to complain as long as you say, all right, I get it, you know?
Yeah, I complain a lot about this game.
Yeah, I'm a complainer. Complaining helps me process.
You should see me at home, dude, complain about matchups and stuff. Oh, I gotta say, the one thing that's been not great, but also, I mean, net play.
Net play.
With ranked.
Yeah.
Because no one's around, I'm able to let my emotions flow.
Yeah, I'm a demon in the gamer chair. Shirt off, fan on, window open.
I'll lose sometimes. I'll carefully place the controller on the desk and then get on your bed and just start, fuck!
Just wailing on the bed.
Slam on the pillows. God fucking damn, he played so fucking dumb.
Pile driver into the pillow. Crazy stuff.
It is kind of nice to like do that now and again.
I feel like as long as it's something you can compartmentalize.
Oh, yeah.
Because gamer rage is so just like silly at the end of the day. I think you have to make it like a WrestleMania level of like, oh, you know, like silly.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Make sure you don't slur.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I'm just kidding. He's dead. Oh, he lived. He landed.
That's so wild. And Max got like 19% for the trouble. Yeah, I feel like so much more of my experience with Melee lately has been like, how are we playing the game in the margins? Mm-hmm. Like how's your dividend looking compared to mine in like these situations? And, like, why am I not just playing a character that doesn't have to deal with this? All for love of the game, though. Slap? No.
Love of the game, love of the people.
Yeah. And then sometimes I get double Foxy limbed, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, guys?
That's rough.
Yeah. Jesus.
That's the one thing I like with at least Marth. It's like you run into Fox. It's like, okay, well.
Yeah, you get good stage.
I mean, granted, I still think Fox beats Marth, but it's definitely Fox's worst matchup, probably.
Yeah. Could see that. That or like Falco. I don't know.
Yeah.
See that being pretty fucking annoying.
Yeah,
for
it's
Foxes.
definitely, yeah. This has to be Sheik's worst matchup, though, for sure, right?
This or Fox, yeah. I think this.
Or Ice Climbers, maybe.
Ices.
I forgot about Ices.
I think we'd all like to forget about Ices.
Yeah.
It is sick seeing like how far they've come without wobbling, just to like loop back
Dude,
around
I
to
love
people being like, this is also wobbling.
Granted, it is, but like
at least they have to work at
it's more.
They have to know.
That's the thing is like there's more.
There's not a.
It's not infinite anymore.
Yeah,
technically, because you have to be like they have to walk the stage.
Yeah.
So
there's not a guy that like sucks so bad at the game, but it was just like a turbo wobbler that could like beat local APR players.
Yes.
Right? He was just like matchup checking, execution checking. I'm glad those guys don't have. We had a guy get top 10 in Texas with Ices, and then announced that it was a social experiment to see if he could turbo wobble his way into it. And then he switched to Fox, and he went back to being like a 3-2, 2-2-er. Like it was so chill. It was good vibes.
Huh.
Guy knew what he was about. Shout out to Spencer 69.
Spencer 69.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thank you wherever you are.
Thank you for switching off of Ices after the season.
Near, far, wherever you are.
I do agree, though. It is nice to see more skill being exhibited by the Ice Climbers. Because back then it was you learn 4 things with Ices, and they just got really, really, really good with those 4 things.
Right. I think Max needs to stop trying to grab at all. Like,
yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. I mean, you might as well just need it. I actually don't think this is a great.
This is bad.
Oh, yeah, no, you DI straight up there. You just take the upper damage.
Yeah.
I do that. I have to do that as Marth all the time.
Oh.
Never DI to the platforms.
Oh, no.
He's dead. Yeah.
This could be where the buck stops.
What's the punish?
Oh, no. Josh is dying.
I'm choking on my...
Josh, no. Josh, please.
I'm choking on my own spit.
No,
Apologies.
It's so real. It's so real and so dangerous. Oh. We're getting some damage on the board. Trying to scare Chango and Shield a little bit. I feel like threatening Puff with when you can't like grab her consistently is so hard.
Yeah. And it's just like you're almost never gonna see Puff even shield.
Yeah.
Just hold down. It's just it's essentially your shield
in a lot of ways.
Matchup.
Yeah. Just because like she doesn't have like a really like when she's coming down, it takes her a little bit. She has to reach the apex of her short hop still, and like she's got a pretty tall like short hop, right?
Okay. Punish? Just straight up? Is that? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that.
I feel like you charge needle grab there into Nair maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what I would have done.
So I would always like plot the nice Crudo doing this just get the damage and like get the utility.
Ooh.
You're so sick. That was actually so sick.
Like a year ago, I claimed that Max's Sheik was lame, and he got so offended.
Nah, Max has got some really neat stuff.
He's very wall jumpy for sure. For the record, I don't think it's a lame Sheik.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Sometimes you got a sauce, you know. Sometimes that sauce gets on your nice white shirt and ruins your evening. But
this might be his last big sauce test before he goes to Mexico.
Going and getting. I mean, fight at the museum, I think, but yeah, in Washington, I want to say this is Max's big last one. Graduating, doing some backpacking in South America.
I think starting Mexico and who knows? He doesn't know how long he's gonna be gone.
Honestly, if I had the funds, I'd be out of America right now.
Where would you go?
I'd probably go live in like, that's crazy that connected. Double Poof worked out. I'll save it for after, but we'll see. Jabber set doesn't hit. Oh, scouting out. Up air, good DI.
Stuck in the air. Okay.
Oh, good air to air. Getting some dammy up. Getting dammy up. As our friend Nick Yingling might say. Oh, what a jab.
Raw.
Yeah. But
Raw
yeah,
flick of the yellow.
if I was to leave the States, I'd probably go to Denmark or to Amsterdam or to Germany.
Those seem like nice places.
Yeah.
Free healthcare.
Free healthcare.
That's a big
great
one.
Civil infrastructure. Everyone there
Rights.
speaks English. Yeah.
Rights for.
There are some real freaks out there. Like Europe has no shortage of like far right in it, but like
For sure.
they aren't presently in power. There's actually been an observable swing to the left after the election of one Donald J. Trump.
I've noticed that in a lot of places, people are kind of.
Well, it's reactive because they see the policies in effect here and they go,
They're like, what the hell?
maybe this isn't doing much. Maybe this is not good, actually.
Dude, I'm so happy I bought my computer. I
I
recently
bet.
got a new computer.
Chips are going to be fucked.
Maybe like 2-3 weeks before the tariffs like
That'd be
went
fun.
crazy. Good shit though to Silvi.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of went
Kind of went crazy on the run.